everybody. Welcome back to Around the Emirates podcast with Sara Mousa, where I speak to guests from across UAE about topics you want to hear about. Today, I'm joined by Furqan Athar, who is founder of Zoe, a preventative clinic based in Dubai that is driven by AI and biotech. I said a lot there. Welcome to the show, Furqan.
Hi, Sarah. How are you? Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you so much for having the time and the opportunity to come and be on my show and talk to me all about the preventative clinic that you have created. Please tell me your story and what got you started into this industry.
Well, by background, I'm a consultant and I'm an entrepreneur. So, I've been doing about small businesses for 15, 20 years. And, currently, if you look at the market right now, what's really trending is AI and biotech, not just because it's a fad or it's something woke, but it's something that's needed, right? Health is the most important thing we have. And now that we've reached a point in life where we can basically elongate health, it shouldn't just be about elongating lifespan, but about health span. And if you look at the current market right now, from the 30s or 40s or whenever it started, the corporate health and medical environment is taking care of sick health because there was a lot of chronic problems that already existed. So for the past 100 years or so, our medical system has taken care of the sick people, the chronic people, the one with illnesses, the one with real problems, right? But in that is lost people who are trying to optimize or, trying to stay away, prevent sickness. So now new businesses are being set up which are trying to avoid the problem from coming to you in the first place, right? Why does your gut need to be in a problem for you to try and optimize your gut health? Same is the case with every part of your body. So we are setting up a preventative healthcare center that helps longevity, and we are based on 7 pillars of life, which basically more form a holistic impression of the way life should be led.
I love that. I love that. I love that you are so you're so passionate about what you're saying, and I can tell that you're speaking from the heart, and that you're starting a business that truly is something that we haven't seen before. And the fact that it's driven by AI and biotech as well is something that's really cool. So talk to me a little bit about that. What's the kind of technology element of this?
Well, biotech only because of the fact that the way biohacking is going is that, natural human beings can last maybe from the past 200,000 years till now for about the age of 40, 50, and after that, you're just elongating death. Biohacking is all about the fact that you use biology and technology to combine and give you health a little bit of a leeway, a little bit of an edge to be able to help you last long. So that could be supplements, that could be regeneration, peptides, exomes, stem cells, and things like that, right? So, you need a bit of kickstart with all of the toxicity that's available in the environment right now, in our food, in our environment, that really needs to be fought back. So the whole idea is to be able to get people to live a better lifestyle. The AI element of it comes from the fact that the moonshot of the company, moonshot is a long-term vision. The moonshot of our company is a data-driven, informed, because we need to educate you, measured, because everything needs to be measured, monitored, because only when you are trying to build a pattern do you understand something, and managed. Ultimately, the goal should be to manage whatever you want. So informed, measured, monitored, and managed way of life to empower you to become a CEO of your own health. So the whole idea is Sara comes to us and says, tell me about me. We go through your diagnostics, get your bloods done, your complete blood count, your gut health, your diagnostics from the point of view of your genetics and epigenetics. And then we build a picture of what is Sara's baseline. Then we look at your trajectory and say, where do you want to be when you're 80, when you're 70? You want to take care of your kids? You want to live a healthy lifestyle? You want to be a trekker? What do you want to do? And then we sort of work back towards what your current condition should be to be able to let you have a healthy lifestyle at that point. And that is based on 7 pillars. One would be movement, because people are built to move. There's a beautiful book called Built to Move. Human beings are built to move. What our bodies are based on is nourishment, food. If you eat something right now, that will create a cell in your body that will last between 1 year to 3 years. That means you literally are what you eat. So imagine changing your diet today and having nothing but avocados and good fruit and healthy grains and good quality protein, you would literally become that. So movement, nutrition, and then fortifying all of that with great supplements, because that we get from the deficiencies in your blood, right? And what we try and do is that we have a meeting with a functional doctor and we say, okay, let's set up your program. And then basically you become the living embodiment of who is it that you want to be.
That is beautiful. I love that you just kind of laid out the steps for me there. Thank you so much for sharing that context. Now, having experience going through starting a new company, and especially a company that is doing something that we've never really seen before, what are the kind of challenges that came across with that, and how did you overcome those?
Making people understand it, firstly. Sometimes, what Elon Musk says is that, he wanted to kickstart the EV, electronic vehicle, thing in the world. And once that competition has come on board, he's more happier than before, because now the EV is a big topic, right? You don't want to be the pioneer because you're called cuckoo. Albert Einstein and the Newtons of the world were lucky that everybody got to understand what they were talking about. And now we take things that they talked about for granted. So the biggest problem in an entrepreneur's life is trying to make someone understand their vision, right? So you've got to start as a party of one, and then you hope to God you add plus one, plus one, plus one. Now, all the elements that I'm talking about exist, and they exist in good way. They are great people who teach you about the gym and the routine and things like that. They're great people that talk about nutrition. And they're great people that promote and have a balanced life of supplements or aesthetics or sleep. But do they all form and sync and make you as the epicenter and then build the pillars of life around it? Is somebody willing to let go of the ego and say that, okay, Sara is the important epicenter, and all roads lead to Rome or Sara, and then they build a plan around it. So that's the biggest, impediment or, let's say, struggle, to make everybody understand that it is the customer who is important, not the doctor with a 20-year experience, not the AI alone, which can tell you what to do, not the, with all due respect to the great things the government has done over here. Even when you go to the municipality, DD, DHA, they're very, very cooperative, but you're trying to tell them that something that doesn't exist in their books. So imagine trying to get an approval for a code that doesn't exist. I mean, right now, I'm trying to get approvals for all of these things. And right now in the DHA system, there is no place that exists with a gym and a nutrition and a medical center all in one. So, challenges that you take in stride and you say, fine, I know it's an uphill task, but someone's got to do it.
I hear you. And I like the fact that you just ended that statement with someone's got to do it. Like, it's all about having that motivation, that passion to execute your idea. It's not just about having this, at the start point of it, when you have the genius idea of like, I have to convince the people that this business is worth it and worth investing in it, but also to actually execute it, right? Take the first step to make sure that your business is going to evolve. And there will be challenges, but it doesn't mean that it's, like the failure part of it. You may fail, you may not fail, but at least you did something, you tried. And if it's not you, somebody else is going to, do it eventually. And you want to be the first one to do it.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And
well
having
said,
that, thank you. But
no, really,
yeah,
ideas are, yeah, sorry, go on.
No, it's okay. I was just gonna say, having said that, I feel like there is so much that you've experienced as a seasoned kind of entrepreneur. At the same time, you obviously have gone through so much to bring the first of its kind kind of project to Dubai. Has anything out of the ordinary come up in your process, or something that you didn't expect?
I've shocked myself many, many times in the sense that, my favorite, uh, I basically, I'm customer or patient number zero. I'm the biggest guinea pig. And I keep telling everybody that either I will succeed in it or I will become a Spider-Man supervillain, by God knows what I put in my body. But, someone's got to start. Uh, and the funny thing is that whenever I start talking to people now, because I'm talking about uh, the movement or the gym or the strength and nutrition and supplement and regeneration and all of that, the first thing that people come to me and look at me weird and say, "Are you a doctor?" And I keep telling them, "No, I'm not." it's almost as if they say, then why the hell are you talking about this? And I keep saying, because I'm a human being and I have a body and I have the right to save myself. And what I'm talking about is just common sense and it makes sense. So it almost seems like, there's a clash of, the competency that starts. And of course, you can't do it alone. You've got to have a team of people. Those team of people need to be uh, specialized and experts in their own disciplines. So the way we have uh, designed Zoe is that all the 7 pillars, which was movement, nutrition, supplement, regeneration, all have best-in-class partners. So the gym would be the best-in-class gym right now in the market, Techno Gym. Our nutrition partner would be Pura. Our regeneration partner is Eterna Health, Dr. Adil Khan. So what we've done is that we are nothing but like a department store of health and services where the best-in-class available companies in that category come to become partners with us. So there is, you don't fail when you are partnering with the right people because by virtue of them not wanting to fail, they don't let you fail. So always have the right partners around you.
You've actually made a very smooth transition into what will be my last question for you today, Furqan. I mean, I really appreciate that you've broken down these steps of your company, how it works, the pillars, the strategy behind it, what has motivated you
Yeah.
to do this, and the fact that you've almost sacrificed yourself to make sure that this company thrives and that you're trying to be a person first, human centric company, which I really appreciate. And you just talked about the importance of having a strong team behind you and having the people that are motivated and best in class, working with you. If there was somebody listening to this episode today who is keen to kind of follow in your footsteps, what word of advice would you give for them?
There is a lot of market knowledge available. Wikipedia, Google, YouTube have become literally a center of information, right? So there is a lot available. Get some level of knowledge. Come to a company like ours. Our website is zoe-me.com. Find somebody that you trust, some buddy that you can talk to about your health, and start understanding yourself. See, life is an endurance race. Life is not a 100-meter dash, right? So if you tell me that you want to fix yourself tonight, it won't be possible. Okay, you've got to live life. Does that mean that you will have a bad night of sleep, a meal outside that you were not supposed to, a couple of days of lethargicness? So what? It's a long-term journey, right? To understand yourself, see what your body likes, what it doesn't like, what it endures, what toxifies it, and then embrace that and then enjoy life now. Not because you're trying to fake it in your mind, but you actually know. I mean, people who don't drink, if they have one small sip of something, they know the body throws it out because it's toxic. If you have a smoke, you cough it. Why? Because it's toxic. Imagine becoming so in tune with your body that all the 100 ingredients going in a day, you know exactly what they're doing. What does turmeric do to your body? Or, garlic or protein, and understanding that no, 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 I don't think that was good quality. So it's all about trying to understand yourself better. That is the whole idea.
I love that. I love the fact that you're promoting wellness and we do forget that we only get one body, we only get one life, and we tend to forget the importance of taking care of ourselves, not just mentally but physically. And I truly appreciate the passion and the motivation, the positivity that you brought to this interview, just to encourage people to think about being in tune with our body, listening to their health, listening to what is really going on the inside, and appreciating that as opposed to
Yeah.
just thinking that it's like, as you said, a 100-meter race. But thank you so much for taking the time to speak to me today, Furqan. I've learned so much about you and about your company. And yeah, I can't wait to hear how it goes.
Thank you very much, Sara. We'll invite everyone. I'll make an announcement in the social media, and then inshallah, we'll take the small steps and then go towards bigger ones. Thank you.